we are uninstalling some LiTime batteries for different LiTime batteries. So let me just show you what we're doing here real quick. And obviously I want to thank LiTime for doing this. So these are group 24 batteries that I'm replacing. And let me show you here. I have very limited space in my boat. I have a 16.5 foot Lund Rebel tiller steer. And so I have a size 31 heated one from LiTime already. So 100 amp hour. And then my other one's over here. My goal is to put, those are size 31s, is to put size 24s, both of them in here so I can gain all that space in there for tackle and snacks and life jackets and all that kind of stuff. So that's the goal. I'm gonna walk you guys through it real quick, but there's a bunch of advantages. One, I gain space. Two, it's less weight actually, which is really nice. They're heated because I live here in the Northeast where it gets below freezing at night during the springtime, sometimes in the summer, and then definitely in the fall. So we want to make sure those batteries are heating themselves first so they turn on and charge properly, and that just makes them last longer. And these are smart batteries compared to those batteries that are not smart. Those do not have Bluetooth, so I never know what my charge is. So I always just charge it when I get home. This way I'll be able to check on my phone real quick. Yeah, it's 80% charged. I don't need to plug it in, and I can go back out the next day with no issues. Let's go. First thing we're gonna do is trip the breaker for the trolling motor, just so we don't short anything out. Put those right back on. Fairly simple. And I run a 24 volt system. So I have this battery here in series with that battery on the other side. And then I'm running a LiTime charger as well. And that is crucial. I've run other brands and they crap out after like a year, and I'm going on a year plus with this one. So uninstall is easy. Now I have to uninstall this battery tray and clean up some wiring. Let's unbox these new batteries. So these are, I'm gonna leave the link for these batteries down below and a discount code down below, and I'll put it right here for 8% off batteries from LiTime. Manual, make sure you read these manuals. These will help you a lot if you're out in the water and you have troubles. These are considered smart batteries. They shut off if anything could go wrong. Shorting, over amperage, low battery, they put themselves to sleep, and you gotta know when they're gonna do that so you can jump them back on. And then this cute, how cute this is, little battery. And I have 2 of these. And I gotta put in there. So let's unbox the other one. Grab it still, good. Okay. Both Bluetooth batteries. Let's see if these things fit in there, and they should. So look at that, they both fit in there. Smart Edition, Bluetooth. Now I gain all of that space up front there. I'm gonna remove that battery tray so we have a nice empty spot. But now we have to put some battery trays in there along with some straps to hold the batteries down. So size 24 trays are just bigger than these batteries, they're too big for this to put 2 in there. So what I have in there is some HDPE plastic that I ordered off Amazon for a different project, just to make sure that it's not plastic on metal like they're wearing around, because there is vibration. Screw those down, and then I got one of these battery straps. It's like a cinch strap from Airport off Amazon as well. And put that right in there like that. That in there like that. Close, 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 close. And then you can just cinch these batteries down. And the whole goal is these batteries not hopping up and hitting the cover here. And they really have nowhere to move in that direction, so cinch them tight. Not going anywhere. For me, I like to do what's drawing power first on the terminal, and then my charger, just because they'll be closer to each other. And then we use this to tighten it. And it's nice to put a little sleeve on there to make sure you don't short circuit stuff out, which is really nice. Tighten that one. Let's see if we can sync these new batteries to my phone. I just gave them a little bit of charge here. Wear badge. Okay. And then we have to add another battery, so that was easy. Really just scanning QR codes. This is really easy. Done. And so you can see from my screen recording that I have my back one is not being charged right now. That's 48%. Battery number 1 is charging. That one's at 47% too. 48, and then the other one's at 54%. This is going to be awesome. Literally, I can just pull into the driveway and check when I get home to see how much charge I got before I have to like recharge again. And these are heated. So let's go out in the water and go catch some fish. Got it. Finally. Haven't landed him yet, but finally got one. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no. Yeah, there we go. Go away from the boat. Just a little one. Just a little one. Hopefully the camera can see that. Little guy. Going back in. There is a rumor or a myth going around about lake trout that you can't jig them in the spring, and that is just not correct at all. Now, a lot of people are under the impression that lake trout will go up shallow in the springtime, and that is not the case for all of the subspecies of laker. Now, some species go up shallow. Some species, subspecies go up shallow just to eat bait. So where I fish on Lake Winnipesaukee, where I am now, they have a tendency to just do whatever they want. They'll chase the bait, like where I am now on Lake Winnipesaukee, they'll be down deep in their resident spots. So right now I'm on one of those humps that I talk about all the time in my videos. And then when the smelt starts spawning, rainbow smelt in this lake, they will move up shallow and chase that bait. But until then, they have no reason to really leave their home spot. So they just stay out in those same spots that you were targeting during ice fishing season. And that's where we are right now. We're in one of those high percentage spots. I've missed 2 already. Come on. Got another one fired up here. Come on. Got it. Like right next to the boat, folks. This one's a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Get in the net. All right, there's a little bit bigger one. I tried to move the camera, I didn't restart the camera. Number 2. And sometimes, especially on Sebago, and even a lot of the other lakes that I fish, once you catch one, they start firing up. So what happens is they release kind of like a stress hormone, or like there's action going on in the area that something's actually eating something. And for lake trout that you're catching down deep with this deep water spring jigging, they actually throw up. They get bear chum and they throw up their food on the way up, and all the other lakers come around and eat that food. So it starts a little feeding frenzy. Another one right below me here. Come on. Oh, he's fired, he's fired, he's fired, he's fired. Oh. Gave up on me. All right, so there is one problem with humps, and I've talked about it before a couple of times, is that they hold resident fish, and once you've caught a few of those resident fish, they kind of just shut down and they stop chasing. This one wants to chase. Come on, buddy. Come on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna micro move. We're gonna move around the hump to another side, hopefully find some new fish. And I have actually I have this marked as a waypoint forever now, and I've never fished it. And I'm pretty sure we're having a midge hatch right now. I just can't see it though. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lakers on the screen right now. And the spoon is dropping down on their head. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's hungry. Come on, complete the job. And I always try to put scent on most of my stuff. I use this just for my smelt lakes, and I also have Atlas Mike's Alewife for my Alewife lakes, which are Sebago and Champlain and Cayuga, which I'll go at some point. Got it. They are just being picky as all get up. Picky sons of a guns. They're pooping in my boat. No, little guy. Going back in. Going back in. There's a freaking ton of Lakers down there right now. Oh, he's fired. Oh, what was that? He just scared himself. All right, so we have a ton of fish that are just kind of swirling around down there, not really chasing. So we're gonna drop to bottom. And we're gonna get bit immediately. And I don't know if hopefully that camera can see my rod. I'm keeping my rod tip as close to the water as possible because there's wind coming this way and it'll put a slight bow in my line and it won't allow me to feel the up hit, if there is an up hit. Got it. I mean, just almost as tiny as they get. Just losing his par marks here. Going back. These Lakers are eating midges. They're actually eating a bug hatch because Lakers are very plastic. They eat whatever is available to them. And bugs can't swim away. Well, at least fast enough for a Laker. This one just happened to be by himself, which helps. Lone wolf. So imagine eating thousands and thousands of bugs. You ain't gonna grow big very fast. Got it. Bum, 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 bum. Not ready yet. Got a long leader. Yeah. So the answer is yes, you can jig for Lakers in the springtime. The only thing that I really change for Lakers in the springtime, and I guess ice fishing season 2, is if I use like really big baits in the summertime, like 5-inch, 6-inch baits, I'll go down to like a 4-inch. And if I use like a 3-inch here, I'll go down to a 2-inch. They just seem to be eating smaller stuff in the springtime. And then as the summer goes on, I'll bump it back up to as heavy as I can get away with. Here come a couple more. We'll catch one more and we'll call it a video. I did some other filming. Ooh. Got it. That feels like a bigger one too. And there's a bigger one right next to him too. Just a little guy. All right, maybe one more. Fish are ice cold. Ice cold. Just little guys though, little guys, yeah. All right, thank you guys very much for watching. Yes, you can cast and jig to spring lake trout. If you guys want to support the channel, visit benditfish.com. If you guys want to see more lake trout how-to videos or even more lake trout videos, either click here, and I'll see you on one of those next videos.